now extend it. How do you extend it?
Pushing the
The
orange
orange?
button. Pull. Of course, you got to make sure that it locks.
This ain't done already, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Facing out towards the water.
Alright. Stop. Grab this one back here. Again over here. Okay, but let's keep it further this way.
Okay.
Away from the fires.
Okay. You have to go all the way back in the corner.
Yeah.
Not that fast.
We bought that tent last weekend. We had never set it up before. It says 1 minute. Setup time, 1 minute, 2 people. That's the easiest setup I've ever had for a tent. When we take it down, just as easy. Fold them legs in. It folds up like a, what do you call them again?
What do you call that? Just
Origami.
there you go. Origami.
Almost like one of them things you used to make like that there, go back and forth. It folds in like that, folds over. The bag has a double zipper all the way around it, so it extends the bag 6 more inches. So you have no problem stuffing it back in the bag that it came in. But we're doing things with Steve again. We're out here in Fowler Park. Didn't get enough of it last weekend. Didn't really get any fish in. It was windy, warm, and had a blast. We're going to have company with us this weekend. Reverend Jimmy Cochran and his wife and his grandson Johnny's going to be coming out here today or tomorrow. We're going to do a little fishing. They have kayaks. We're going to do some more kayaking. Absolutely. So I'm going to shut this off for now. It's a Friday afternoon, and I don't have to tell you, it's a beautiful day today. We're going to go stake the tent down and put the fly trap back up on it. We just wanted to let you guys see.
$118 at Walmart.
Yeah, that's a 6-man tent, so there's plenty of room for us in there. Last year we were camping on a little dome tent that was about this high, and we had my wife and I and grandson in there, and you know, there really wasn't room for nothing else. So $118 at Walmart for this tent. I believe Jimmy and his wife went out and bought one just like it, and they're going to be bringing it out here this afternoon or this evening and setting it up. We told them how simple it was, and it is that simple. And it's got a light. I showed you on the other video. It's got a light up on the top. But what I didn't show you is there's a battery pack with 4D batteries in it that goes up on top. But on the bottom is a little clicker that stays lit up for low, medium, and high. It's got an air conditioning spot in it for when we go over there and use the electric for air conditioner later on, or in the other parks that we're going to be at. But right now we still got plenty of work. We're going to finish setting up. Just thought it'd be kind of interesting to let you guys watch that, because I hope you were as amazed with it as we were the day we brought it out here, because we didn't do no pre-setting it up. When we brought it out here, we just took it out and thought, you know, and then it was, how the hell do you take it down after we got it up? And we realized you just squeeze that orange things and they slide right back in. Origami it.
Just as easy as you got it out of the bag, it goes right back in the bag.
Origami it in the bag in the car. That easy. All right. See you guys later on. I'm going to really do some fishing because I'm in a good spot right now. So we're going to see what we can do out here this evening. We'll talk to you guys later.
Gotta sit still. Swaying back and forth.
Hi, Lovey.
Hi, Steve.
Nice out here today, ain't it?
Yes, it is. I heard something. Beautiful day out.
Yes, it is. Out doing a little kayaking. No fishing yet, just playing. Say hi to all of our friends.
Haters and likers.
Haters and lovers.
Look, I'm kayaking backwards.
You're good. All right, another beautiful weekend out here, you guys.
Show everybody the cabin we rented on the 4th of July.
Well, let me see if I can do that. There's a cabin that we rented on the 4th of July. So everybody's welcome to come out and hang. We got it for the 3rd and the 4th of July. Looks like fun. A lot of fishing right here in this area. This is deep. I just put my paddle down and couldn't touch, and it's got to be a 6-foot paddle, so there'll be good fishing here, if nothing else. Shall be a fun weekend. We'll let you know. We'll keep everybody posted. The closer we get, we'll put it out there again. 3rd and 4th of July. Oh, yeah.
Steve's cooking. Tell him what you're making tonight.
Sloppy Joe. But this time with ketchup, not beans. Doing it the old-fashioned way. Hey, got all the way out here, you know you're going to forget something. Last time we come out here, 6 things that we forgot. Who cares, right? The whole thing is I come out here today, I forget the shrimp, I forget the worm, and I forget a light. So a little while ago, we took off and went over to, I don't know, used to be called Stucky's, and I bought some Canadian night crawlers and some bead moss. So later on, without shrimp, I'm going to sit out here and see what we can do. This is about ready for the ketchup, dear.
All right.
Hey, there's a sailor out there on the sailboat.
Haven't seen that yet out here.
Ah, we can hook something like that up on our kayak.
Right? Nice.
I don't know if you guys can see them, but see all them little fish down there? Yeah, no doubt you turn the doggone camera on and they want to quit coming around. One just grabbed that little green thing down there that's in the water. There's a little green thing, and that one fish was trying to get it. It's just that they're small, man. I want to see some big fish.
They're all over though. Look at them. It's like they're waiting for us to feed them. Feed me, Maurice.
Throw me some breadcrumbs. That's got to be 25.
That's what I'm saying. There was a lot of fish, and then look, they're over there. You can see them out towards the edge over there.
I just counted at least 25, more than 25 with them ones out there.
And that's just right here.
I myself, I don't want to catch no bluegill that big, that small. But grandson's going to be out here tomorrow. And like I said, I went down the road here and got some night crawlers and some bee moss. I'll put a smallest hook I got on and throw some out there for him and let, Bentley catch a couple of these fish. I'll excite him, no doubt. I don't think he's caught a fish before. I don't know if he has when he's with his mom or not, but look at all these fish. I believe we'll get an opportunity to catch one.
With his brand new light-up fishing pole.
With his brand new light-up Spider-Man?
Yeah, I think so, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man fishing pole he hadn't used yet. Yeah, we'll get Bentley out here, go grandson tomorrow. He'll have a blast, you know what I'm saying?
You know it.
He doesn't care how big or small they are. Hell, I might even throw a couple of them in a frying pan, you know what I mean? I might have to eat a half a dozen, maybe 8 of them, but...
Teach him the right way.
Teach him the right way. You catch a fish, you eat it, doggone it, you know? Yeah, well, small fish, like I said, a couple of them, you know? Well, anyway... That is pretty nuts, ain't it? No, if there weren't some nice big old bass or something, and there's some catfish wallering.
Look at that little fish.
This is not what I'm looking for, you guys.
Poor thing. Bass.
I'm using bee moss. That was the first one I got in about the last hour. Went out and got me a throwaway ladies' aid. Just the right size for in here. So I'm gonna throw it back in here and see if I can get a little bit better luck on that. still out here at Fowler Park. Go ahead and pan this way, baby, and show them the big pavilion and then the playground. Excuse me. All right, this is the Irishman Bridge. They ended up redoing it just recently, and you can see that they did a really, really good job on this. Let me show you. They've really done a good job on this. This was all wore down, tore down. They got new gravel. Ooh, that sun's bright over there. Built 1845. Any person mutilating or damaging this bridge will be prosecuted. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. People that have, burned these bridges and, even carving a name on them. Yeah, when I was young, we used to do that too. But, if people could just keep it down a little bit. Just not gouge them in. Maybe pencil them in. When they wear out, they wear out. Painting, it's about respect for something like this. That's an old bridge. And I enjoy it. And many, many people have come around here and enjoyed it. I'm sure that's why they decided to turn around and redo it. Oh man, they really did get down on this.
It looks so nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they actually redid these, I guess you would call it truss.
No,
they look like they've already, the ones that were originally here, especially on the bottom trusses there. But you can see all the sideboard upstairs there. Looks like they've got lights in it now, baby.
Wow.
That wasn't there before.
No.
But look. All right, wife wants a fire tonight. Show you another way to start a fire. So you're out kayaking, tip over. No lighter, no matches. What are you gonna do? When people go out in the woods, they're not idiots. When I go out in the woods to go deer hunting and stuff, my kids, I showed them both of them.
Mhm. They're asking if you're on YouTube.
That hold on a second. I'm on and I'm taping right now. Excuse me. Where was I? Anyway, when I go hunting, I take a tarp with me. I take extra food with me. And I take some kind of a lighter or a ignition. You take something. You're not an idiot. You take a hook, fishing string. It don't matter. And I do take string and a tarp. Anyway, a lot of times when I'm out there, I'll take a bottle like this, pop it open. I'll get a cotton ball. You can put, Vaseline, petroleum jelly, whatever on these things. They'll help spark it and light it. Here, I put my rubbing alcohol on it. Now, what's nice about this thing here is it'll light whether it's wet or it's not. So, obviously, I'm going to get this going. If I can't do it right away, because I'm online. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway.
That fast.
Now, I didn't look at it before I struck it. Stroke it. On one side, it's a little bit smoother. On this side, it's actually a smooth right here. On this side, it's more rougher for a better hoof. Now, you can get timber going, birch, dry birch off my tree, crumble that stuff up, or in the fall, them little hard things, man, that you break them open and they're like silky stuff inside of them. Boom. Tree sap. Simple thing again. Something as simple as tree sap. Get some tree sap, put it in that thing. This is a hard spark, and that easy, we got a fire. But like I said, I keep test strips for my diabetes in here. But, you hear that? That's a good seal. I can keep 4 or 5 of them cotton balls in here. I open this up 6 months from now if I'm out hunting this fall or winter, and they're still in there. Oof, start it right up. I just thought I'd show you guys something else, another way to, we got a fire going already, so, like I said, you can use 70% alcohol, petroleum jelly. Don't take much of that either. And the petroleum jelly will actually burn for just a little bit longer, but this burns long enough to see that it's going to give us a fire. So, it's that time. We got us some coffee going over here, and Lovey and I are going to have some coffee, probably sitting in them chairs, looking that way. Well, you guys, we're sitting here relaxing, getting ready to call it a night. The geese have been flying by just rapidly around here, man. It's ridiculous. There's a couple of them right there, baby.
There comes a whole bunch more.
But can you get a shot of them up there?
I think you're going to vaguely see them.
Wow. They must want to land because they're not in formation. A lot of people camping out here again tonight. It's Friday night. Kayaked a lot today. Tried a little fishing today. Didn't succeed, but had a good day anyway. It was nice out. Wind was pretty much calm. And we're just going to sit back here for a while and listen to the noises of the evening. Look at the other fires of the other campers. Go ahead and look at the fire for a minute. I'm calling it quits, so we'll see you guys in the morning. By the time we put this one together.
A little fire before bed, you guys. Steve's craftsmanship.
It's heated up in here within 5 minutes.
Yeah, it really has. It's gotten a little warm.
I could take my shirt off right now.
Right.
Long sleeve, yeah.
I'm happy with it. Keep us warm till we snug in, and we'll be good.
That's, you want to learn how to make it, go to Doing Things with Steve and watch my videos, and you can see how we put that together, and it's working fine.
Right.
It's keeping it warm in here.
Look at that. Light just keeps popping up, and the fire, and that's nice. So, let's say good night, Steve.
Good night, Steve.
Johnny, got him a fish.
Johnny got him a nice little red ear.
Yeah. Watch him and poke you.
Yeah, he'll get you, buddy.
Is that his first fish?
No. Second one.
Second.
Good job.
All right, he's an angler.
Yep.
Hey, everybody. Getting ready to call it quits again tonight. We had some fun today. My friend, Jimmy Cochran, his wife Anna, and their grandson Johnny came out and spent the whole day with us. And they brought kayaks with them, and all four of us went out. If you watch the video, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Man, we had a blast. Heck of a time. Jimmy's a ride. I've known Jimmy probably 35 years or better. Jimmy served our country twice. He's a minister now over in West Terre Haute at help me out here.
River of Life.
River of Life Church. The guy's been around. I mean, he's I hate to say an ex-Marine because a Marine's always a Marine. So Jimmy's not an ex-Marine, boy. When you see him, you'll know that he's not. And he had his troubles in his younger days, just like myself. Well, I knew Jimmy years ago when Jimmy was he was a hellraiser, and he wasn't really nobody to play around with. And I'd like to really do a video with this guy one time because he knows the Bible up and down, and he can tell you some stories. He's really interesting, and I'd like to spend a whole half hour one time just talking to him and listening to what this guy has to say, because I don't really want to say much about his personal life. If he wants to get into that someday, we'll talk about it. But wonderful time. I mean, wonderful time. One of the best times I've had for a long time out here again. So, anyway, I thought I'd throw that in, Reverend Jimmy Cochran. We had a good time, guys. Go see him. Go see him over there in West Terre Haute, man, if you're into it. This guy's down home. He's not, a preacher that's, silver spoon fed, or maybe he's never had any real problems. He's had a hell of a life. So when you listen to him preaching, he's really interesting to listen to. Anyway, caught a couple fish. His grandson got a red ear out here and then got another bluegill, nice size. Let him go. I caught a little bass about that big out there yesterday, and that's all I did. Shrimp tonight, trying to catch fish. I don't know if there's even fish in this place other than the little ones that you see. So I can't say to come out here and fish because, but on the other side of the beach, there's a holler up here. You go over that, there's another pond back there. Not really sure if Fowler Park or if it's private land, but they have trails going up to it and stuff and going back there. And where the Griffin Bike Park is back here, there's another lake on the other side of a road over here. Not in the entrance, but on the other side. I can't think of the name of it, but it ain't Oregon Church. It's the other one. They got a nice lake back there that we haven't been back on yet. It's one of them that we're going to want to go fishing and kayaking on because we've never been on the other side. And oh boy, it looks like a nice lake. But I'd like to... We didn't get to the cabins again. Now, if you watch the video, you're going to see the back of some of them. Man, they had the yard manicured back there like they're getting ready to do something. Maybe a celebration thing or something. It's nice. This is the second weekend. We wanted to put the cabins on, but we run out of time. I mean, it's like, oh, you got plenty. No, we really did run out of time again. So we'll be out and put the cabins on at another time. I believe we got some of the Irishman's Bridge while we were out here. But I want to finish this off with a little fish story. Now, I'm not going to tell you I caught a fish, that was this big, that was actually this big. I'm going to tell you a true story. I'm going to name 5 people. And I know there's a couple people that watch the video that know the people that I'm going to talk about. And they'll possibly even get a hold of them and tell them, hey, watch this story. Anyway, a bunch of us went camping back in 1991. Raccoon Lake. Wonderful time. Really, really, that's another beautiful park. We're out there. It's a fishing contest. All right. There was James. There was David. There was Ralph. There was Buddy. And there was myself. 5 of us in the boat. $5 in the pot for the biggest fish. Cool. $5 in the pot for the fattest fish, the heaviest fish. Hey, we're going fishing. Started fishing at 9 o'clock at night. Started at 9 o'clock at night and we stopped at midnight. And we all agreed, midnight, no later, period, midnight. That's the deadline. We can't say, oh, let's do it another hour or a half hour. Midnight. If nobody catches a fish, we all get our money back. So we're sitting there. All of a sudden, Buddy, he got some smarts. It's about 11:45, and nobody's had a fish yet, not even a bite. And all of a sudden, Buddy, he's all big guy, he's all hunched over, and he's looking around, and he's doing his little thing, and we're like, what is he doing? James, what's he doing up there? Hey, Buddy, what are you doing? I'm trying to catch a fish like you guys. And what he did is he cut about 3 feet of his line off, and he read and got the smallest freaking hook that he could find, and he stuck it on there, and he took a worm, instead of using a big part, he just broke a piece of that worm off and put it down there, because while he was looking down there with his light, he could see fish right below him. He's a sneaky one. He wouldn't tell nobody. He's using that line, and he's down there, and all of a sudden, man, bam, he catches a fish. He goes, I got one. And we're all like, oh, yeah, right. No. Now we see what he's doing. He, like I said, he had a piece of freaking line that big. I don't even know how he eyed the thread into the doggone hook, man. It was so small. He pulls out a freaking minnow, you guys, about that big. 5 minutes left of our fishing contest. Oh, come on, Buddy. There's no way that you're going to tell us that you're going to keep this fish and call that a fish. Well, what would you do? That ain't what I asked you. Don't answer a question with asking a question, We're rolling on him. And he said no. I mean, we were breaking our lines out, and we had 5 minutes, man. Bam. And contest is over. Oh, my God, man. I'm like, are you serious, man? Well, what would you do? Oh, I won. I won the contest. If it was me, Buddy, that's my money. You know what I mean? I'm with you. No, and everybody agreed. You got the fish. We can't lie. You want to weigh it? When he brought it in, you guys want to weigh it because I'm gonna let it back in. Well, hell no. We can guess. You know what? An ounce. 2-ounce fish. Put it back in. If somebody catches one bigger, we're gonna know it. No. Mr. Beeler won that fishing tournament. Walked out there with $50 in his pocket. Just brought that up because I caught a little bass out there about this big. You don't want to catch a fish that big, but I took it off the hook and I put it back in the water. And, later on that day, I was thinking about that fishing story. I was just sitting out there and I thought to myself, hey, if I was in a fishing tournament, with 10 other guys, man, and that was the only fish that was caught out here that day, I won. I didn't feel that way catching the fish, of course, because, number one, I don't want to rip a lip on a fish that's that small. And I got to admit, this is not a lip-ripping lake out here. And, for like 30 years, it's really not. Have I seen people catch some nice bass out here and some red ears? Johnny caught a red ear out there. And, it's not really big enough, but you get a half a dozen of them, you can feed a couple people. Anyway, practicing what I preach, guys. It's nice and warm in here again tonight. Stayed nice and warm last night. Anyway, we didn't quite get everything that we wanted to get on tape again. I want to thank, Jimmy and Anna and Johnny for coming out. you get the more people in a boat. I guess it's like a motorcycle. If you just ride by yourself, it's just, it's all right. But you get, 4 or 5 other people. It just seemed funner. We were out there all relaxed. Just nobody was racing. We just out there. We were out there for, quite some time. And to be honest with you, I'll be ready to go to bed tonight. So, we're probably not going to wake up and put anything on. It was raining out there just a little bit ago, so we packed most of the stuff up that we had. Had a little problem with the van, broke down today when we were in town with it and had to leave it at home. Serpentine belt snapped on it, no big deal. I bought a truck a few days ago, a 93 Chevy. Thank God, because the van breaks down and we're not going to have an automobile, and all of a sudden we got a fairly decent deal on a truck, and so we bought it. Anyway, Dolphin, I was going to say something to you the other time we were out here, and Cody went by and hollered. I wasn't sure who it was until Lori told me, oh, it's Cody. Nice seeing them guys out here, too. Get a fishing license. And I hope you got your car license. Everybody, fishing license. If you're going to fish, get that fishing license. I mean, even out here, you think, well, I paid for my camping spot. I can fish. No, if a game warden comes out here and wants to check around, they're probably not going to be all that upset, but you're supposed to have one. So get your fishing licenses. I'm ready to call it quits tonight. So, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like it, share it. Hit that subscribe button. I've actually got another 1 or 2 people, since we've been out here, people were, talking to me about the video and stuff. Not really sure what we're going to do next time. We missed grandson. He wasn't out here with us this weekend. I'm thinking about maybe doing a thing with taking grandson Bentley out, man, and making him the star of the show. Maybe take him out fishing or something, and let him enjoy it. So I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. And I gotta admit, I'm tired. I had a great time out here. So let's get with the program. Haters, stop the hating. Lovers, keep whatever it is y'all's doing, man. Good night.